Hey guys, LP here. Wanted to talk to you today about prepping on a fixed income. That's right. It was in the actual description of the video. So if this is what you want to see, then swipe on. Before we get started, I will leave some links below that help support the channel. If you guys are interested, be adults, check it out, and we can go from there. Also, if you have not done it yet, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, because this is the kind of content that you're going to get, and it's just that easy. So, without further ado, preparing for a disaster, on a fixed income requires some careful planning and some resourcefulness. There are different ways of doing it, and some are thought of and some are not thought of. So we're going to go over some that people know about, and then we're going to go over some that people haven't really even thought about. So, I guess the first way is, when you're on a fixed income. I'm a retired Marine. I'm on a fixed income. I can only spend so much money on so many things. So I have to budget. Very carefully. And I think that this is the biggest problem, I guess, in America, in the world, as far as finances go. How do I say this? To understand your income and your expenses. This is going to help you to allocate funds for disaster preparedness without straining your finances. Guys, that's the biggest thing. And I'll be honest with you, that's the reason I'm making this video is because we just finished with the solar flare incident, and someone told me that I can't afford to buy an ash can and get some cardboard. And I looked it up. I thought inflation was going to get me, but I looked it up. A stainless steel ash can from Lowe's is somewhere between $25 and $30. If your income level is so bad that you can't afford that, I don't know. But we're going to leave it right there because I think you know where I'm going with it. All right, so the second thing is create an emergency fund. Guys, it's not super hard to do. Even if you're on a fixed income like I am, creating an emergency fund. Establish an emergency fund specifically designated for unexpected expenses. I'm not saying end of the world, I'm saying unexpected expenses. You blew a tire. You need something done to your car. That's normally the biggest ones. Your kids need you to pay their car payment this month because they were stupid and spent all their money on partying and beer money and whatever, Coke and hookers. That'll probably get this video shut down too. It's super good, YouTube. Super good, you dummies. The idea is that you have money set aside for specific things that could be considered a disaster. It could be a survival, it could be a stressful event, something that you need. So definitely take a look at that. The next thing that I want to talk about is researching assistance programs. Nobody talks about this, guys. It's all about knowing what happens before and after a crisis event, a disaster, an emergency. Maybe you live in Hurricane Alley. Maybe you live in the Missouri floodplain. You know what I'm saying? You should know about these programs that are out there. You need to investigate government assistance programs that are available for individuals with low incomes. It's that easy. The programs may offer support during and after a disaster. Exactly how do you request permission or help from OSHA? You know what I'm saying? I'm probably saying that right. FEMA, there you go. Exactly how do I request that help? Knowing how to do it is magical. Looking it up on your cell phone after your house has been destroyed by a tornado is not smart. Know how to do it. The next thing we want to talk about is stockpiling essentialist. Now, this is synonymous with preparedness, with preppers. This is what people think the tinfoil hat people do, and we do it. We do it, but we also make sure that we're eating that food too. That's how you call rotating your pantry. So, gradually, what you want to do is you want to gradually build a stockpile of essential items, such as non-perishable food, water, medications. Hygiene products. You want to look for deals and sales and discounts to stretch your budget. You know, the food that you put in your prep pantry is the same food that you're going to be eating. It's a rotation. It's just there's more of it than the average dipstick who only has 3 days worth of food in their house. That's really all it is. It can be done. If you disagree, I tell you to try the 6-can method. I have a video for it, but in a nutshell, what you do is every time you go to the store, no matter what it's for, if you go for a pack of smokes, you're picking up some Bud Light, well, then you should definitely be able to afford some canned food. But anyway, you know, maybe you're going to the store and picking up some feminine hygiene products for your wife. There's no telling. Get 6 cans of something. It works. After 30 days, it works. All right, guys, listen, come here. Prep Stock 2024, Nebo, North Carolina, 12th to 13th of October. Tickets are going fast. Guys, I cannot emphasize the kind of stuff that's going to be going down, the giveaways that are going to be happening, and if you're not paying attention, you will miss out. All right, that's enough of that. Prepstock.net. Now back to the video. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is creating a go bag. All right, I didn't say a bug out bag. I said a go bag. Okay, because it could be really anything. You know, preparing a go bag with essential items like like copies of important documents, a flashlight, batteries, a first aid kit, a few days supply of medications. These can be crucial in case there's an evacuation. And for the people who live in the bad places, you guys know these things happen all the time, so you should definitely have a go bag, and probably has more stuff in it than that, but that's just a very, very short list. Definitely create a go bag. The next thing I want to talk about is insurance coverage. People are like, oh, I can't afford insurance. No, the hell you can't. Yes, you can. All right. Review your insurance policies, okay, including your renter's insurance, your homeowner's insurance. Ensure that adequate coverage for potential disasters. Look into affordable options or government subsidized programs if necessary. The bottom line is it's like food is your insurance for the future need of food. Insurance policies are your future insurance for the need for money during a disaster. Think about it. All right, so the next thing that I want to talk about is community resources. I want you to go out and I want you to explore local community resources such as food banks, shelters, disaster relief organizations. These can provide assistance during emergencies, including food and temporary housing. So basically know where those assets are and how to access them if you need to in an emergency, in a crisis, in a disaster. They're set up specifically to help people. Now I want to talk about something nobody does. They talk a good game, but nobody does it. Emergency contacts. You need to maintain a list of emergency contacts, including family members, neighbors, local authorities. This can facilitate communication and support during a disaster. Everybody's always thinking 911 or I'll call so-and-so and they'll call the rest of my family. Depend on nothing. Make a list, laminate it if you can, pass it out to everybody you love, and then stick it on the fridge. Get a magnet. Everybody's got a magnet. Stick it on the fridge. And I think you'll find very quickly that not only will that help you in an emergency, but it will also give you peace of mind. And oh, by the way, a good, nice copy in a Ziploc bag inside your go bag is probably a good idea too. Let's now talk about learning basic skills. Well, P, I don't have time. I gotta work. Well, if you're watching this video, you've got time. Don't fool yourself. You're not fooling me. Acquire basic skills like first aid, CPR, emergency preparedness. Many community centers and organizations offer free or low-cost training sessions. You guys got to do the legwork. Do the research, do the legwork. You can do it, even if you live on a fixed income like I do. Lastly, stay informed. Stay informed. Staying informed about potential hazards and emergency alerts in your area Sign up for notifications from local authorities and familiarize yourself with evacuation routes and shelter locations. Guys, this is actually really, really simple. Most small towns have what they call an email blast. You sign up for it, you just give them your email address, and when something goes wrong, they send you an email. Oh, the power went out down on Johnson Street, or oh, by the way, there's a sewage backup on such and such a place. They'll do it like that, and it's free, guys. Email is free. Don't, if you think I'm wrong, ask Google. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for now. If you like what I'm doing, do me a favor, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. If you really want to support the channel, there are links below. Take a look around, and until the next time, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.